Say what you want, anything you need. Walk to the edge of the world for you, 'cause I'm all about you now. About you now. Now what you see, you've been calling me. Ain't nothing that you could do to make me walk away. I gave you love, tell you that you're a star, until you see that you are. No matter how hard it's raining, I'll make it come. I hope you feel me, even when I'm gone. You've been golden wet weather.
One-man band. Does it all, and now he's gonna show us.
Tap opportunity, gets it! Big! Off a fantastic low pass. Uneasy shot.
Vibe came in hungry tonight. I don't know what it is, but whatever they're doing with it.
I'll do anything to break you for a day.
Look at it! Ridiculous shot!
Big touch. That was one of the most calculated.
And we're creeping up on that 3-minute mark. Crouton double tap! What a shot!
Good evening, everybody. Welcome, and thank you for tuning in to another exciting installment of the QRLS. We got a very exciting matchup for you tonight. I know that it says on the stream header, Clarity, I believe, versus the Kings. That is a mishap. However, tonight we will be seeing Vibe Clan versus the Spectres in a spicy best of 3. How do you feel about this one, Night Leaper?
I'm excited to see this one. Both of these teams played against each other last season in the playoffs. However, both teams are almost completely new, newly built besides their captain. So it's going to be exciting to see who takes it tonight.
Absolutely exciting indeed. And we have a lot of veterans on this field, which is going to make a huge difference, in my opinion, in the game. But we do have some rookies as well. But let's talk about the veterans first. So starting off in the captain spot, we have Toaster, who has an incredible ability to just be where he needs to be on the field, going up against the impeccable Massimune, who is equal in the same aspect. Both players here have put together teams that they find to be explosive in their own right. Nightleaper, tell me a little bit about these captains.
Yeah, Toaster and Massimune have both been in the league since I was here. Both very good players. Massimune, I always find myself underestimating. Every time I hit the field with him, whether it's in customs or in a game, I think I have him figured out, and he always just surprises me.
Absolutely, full of surprises indeed. And then next up on the list here, we got Strive and K1 Killer. Again, two veterans to the league, great impacts, fantastic players all around. Strive was able to acquire... Toaster was able to acquire Strive in a 3-way trade between the Bleacher Boys, the Spectres, and the Vibe Clan that involved K1 Killer, Strive, and Eagle. How do you feel that the acquisition of Strive to Vibe Clan is bolstering their performance?
I mean, Strive is a great player. I have a lot of respect for him. It's kind of interesting that Strive was on the Spectres last season. I know him and Massimune pair up very well together, so it's going to be fun to see them, kind of going head to head here. Long neck is he's definitely kind of a question mark. still for a lot of people. We have only seen him play in one game last week, where my team, the team I'm on, the Speed Demons, they did beat us. He's definitely not somebody to underestimate. He is definitely someone you want to watch out for. Him and Cubnuts and Mossman do make up a very solid build. They did not play K1 last week, so I wonder if they will be playing him this week. And as far as Mr. Rebel goes, he's also a great player. I've had the opportunity of hitting the field with him before. And him and Toaster do pair up really well. I did notice that when we were playing them. Hubnuts is an interesting addition to the Spectres. He was on a team with Mossmoon in the Duos Winterfest tournament. So as far as that goes, I believe they probably have a pretty well-built chemistry together. And it's great to see Lee Marms playing again. He did play last season on the Three Rocketeers. I always love watching him play.
I got an update that I was silent on stream. Give me a quick shout out in chat if it's fixed. I think my microphone unplugged a little bit. Am I all good? Hey, all right. Here we go. We're back. We're ready to rock and roll. So this matchup, I think, is going to be a fun one to watch by any means. We always have great content here at the QRLS. As you all know, our fans are the best part about this. You guys are what keep us going and what make us want to do it. I would like to apologize tonight as I do not have a poll up. I don't believe I can set them up, or maybe I just don't know how to. But so here we are, back to the match. Night Leaper, give me your take. Who do you think is going to take this one home tonight? What's the overall going to be?
Yeah, for tonight, I'm going to have to go with Spectres, I think. I don't want to see a sweep here. I'm going to go 2-1 for the Spectres. I do think Vibe Clan has the power in them to at least get one here tonight. I hope they get one. And, I'd love to see you guys just drop your predictions in the chat because there is no poll up. I'd still love to see what the people are thinking.
Absolutely. Can't wait to see. It looks like it's kind of an even split as you're looking through the polls. I think looking at these two teams, they've both made so many new changes. It's early in the season, and a lot of times you can find struggles coming through when you're starting out with a new team. I think looking at this, though, I think Vibe Clan might have a team that poses a threat, not just to the team that they're playing tonight, but to teams that they're going to be playing throughout the season. So I think I'm going to take Vibe Clan. I'm going to take them 2-1. I'm not going to say a sweep. I'm going to say 2-1 tonight, Vibe Clan.
Looks like players have joined the lobby, just waiting for them to hit the field at this point.
All right, and then with that being said, if they're ready to hit the field, I'd like to see some action.
Let me see. It looks like we're maybe missing a few players, maybe one player.
All right, it's okay. I think my overlay is a little busted at the moment. I apologize. Well, I had the overlay up and running before the stream, but it looks like it has decided to take itself down. But as we see here, we have the players hitting the fields. Everybody's here. It looks like Toaster's going with himself, Mr. Rebel. And I can't see who's on the side there. Looks like Strive. We got Long Neck. We got Massamune, and we got K1. Face-off. Strive winning the face-off, sending it into their corner as Massamune appears to fake. Taking it. Up on it. We got it. Just missed wide as Long Neck is there to send it back mid, but nobody to collect, pinching it back across the field.
Yeah, it's interesting to see that the Spectres are going into week 2 here and still no sight of a K1 here on the field.
Oh, that's my mistake. They're not playing K1 tonight. So that's kind of interesting in a take in and of itself. And we have a goal here as Toaster's able to top bar it down. Oh, and as I say it, the overlay seems to have popped back up. But what a great shot by Toaster here, just hitting the crossbar, sending it down. Night Leaper, I think we're going to have a good one tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the Toaster's definitely, lively right now. You definitely want that early goal lead. I mean, now, if they need to, they don't even have to score again, as long as their defense can hold up.
Absolutely, these early goals are important. As another one is on, and Toaster, the captain, is able to put 2 in to start the game. 2-0 lead here, Vibe Clan.
Toaster is showing pretty well tonight. I don't know if it's maybe the Spectres' defense is off, but he's definitely putting the shots on.
Absolutely. And we have face-off as Mr. Rebel is able to pinch it at the mid with Toaster coming in to clean up, pushing it in, leaving it for Strive as he fakes Cubnuts.
Fakes, big fake.
With a beautiful demo coming out. Long neck, up, leaving it for Massamune. Do they have another one? No, as it is able to be cleared out by... Honestly, I didn't see who that was. But Strive with a great out, trying to get the ball clear of his net. Mr. Rebel sending it out of the corner. We could have a chance. Do we have a shooter? No, but a great block as Longneck is able to send it back.
Oh, and that's just going to place a shot. Mr. Rebel is looking for an offensive. Toaster's going for another shot. Just off.
And a great pinch, sending it back. Toaster there, seeming like he's going to be the one to collect as Longneck just not able to get the touch he's looking for there. Massamune challenging Strive, gets it over him. Seems like now we've gotten these 2 goals. I feel like the Spectres are settling in a little more comfortably. Their play style is definitely looking that of a team that's getting more situated in the match. How do you think they're going to come out at the end of this one?
I'm hoping they... Oh, another goal right there by Mr. Rebel. A great read off of the backboard there. A huge pass from Strive for that. I think that I hope the Spectres get at least one. One of the great things about this game is it always takes everyone a little while to kind of read their opponent, which makes the later games much more difficult for either team as they better adapt to the players they're going against.
That's a very true point, and let's not forget too that a lot of times with these games comes a certain level of stress and nerves as you come on stream. It might not seem like it, and we have another goal by Toaster, hat trick to the captain already in this game 1. Could we be seeing a contender for the Jets hat trick challenge throughout the season here in this captain?
Yeah, definitely a contender here. I mean, there's been so many hat tricks going on this season. We love to see the work you guys have been putting in. Toaster's really showing himself off tonight as a great captain for this team.
He absolutely is. He is just such a well-rounded player, and honestly, just such a genuine guy. If you ever have the chance to talk to him. But Toaster with a nice defensive effort out to the mid, blocked back by Longneck as he's able to collect it in the corner. Strive booming it downfield. With the right touch here, we could see another goal coming to you as Spectres are able to stave off the assault.
Mr. Rebel looking for the shot. Great save by Nuts there.
Great save, absolutely. This is some place that they're going to need to find themselves. I think the pressure coming from Vibe Clan is very strong, and it's getting a little challenging to overcome. They need to get a great clear here, and this could be it, as this is up. Toaster with the touch, Massamune with the challenge, sending it just a little high.
Yeah, they're definitely the Spectres are definitely trying their hardest here for an offensive push. It seems like maybe they need to just be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe have that second person just move up a little bit closer. It seems like a lot of their setups are not received.
And a near miss by Mr. Rebel as the corner, the great 4th defender of the game, sends it wide on him back across the net. As Mr. Rebel's able to get the pinch off the wall into Cubnuts with a great 50 over the net. Massamune sending it back to the corner to safety. Now this is starting to look a little more back and forth, a little more what you would expect between these 2 teams, and I think this is where they might find themselves in a heated matchup in Game 2.
Yeah, I mean, right now Vibe Clan is not looking to relax on this at all. They're definitely looking for that quote unquote nail in the coffin, just to 100% make sure they take this first game home.
Absolutely, and it's starting to look like as we get down to the last 45 seconds here with a 4-0 lead, they might be taking this game one. I think it's a pretty safe bet to say this one might be in the books, so to speak, as we look forward to game two. But what a great dominating performance from Vibe Clan in this first one.
Yeah, they've really come out swinging here. They did lose last week to Clarity United, so they're definitely looking to even out their wins and losses here.
Absolutely. Sometimes getting that one loss might make you feel like I got to make that one up. It gets you hungry for the next game as you're coming through. I'm looking forward to that next match. With the last 5 seconds here, coming down to it, we need to see all but goose eggs on the clock here. A great touch. Cubnuts is up. Massimmune keeping
Another setup by Mawson. Oh.
This thing just cannot
Long
find
net
the
for the goal.
Long net getting one to go as he's able to put his team on the board with a last-second goal here. Doesn't change the fate of the game, but it can change the fate of the mentality, and that sometimes can mean the most going into the next matchup.
Yeah, the Spectres definitely did not want to leave that one with a full with no goal. They definitely wanted to take at least something out of that in the end.
Absolutely, and I think they got just what they were looking for to come out of the end there. You know, the last thing you want is to go into the end of the game and not have any of that forward momentum, that forward progress. And sometimes those last-second goals in a game where you're getting blown out can be something leading to a fatal moment for the team that did the blowout in the next matchup. Do you think that changes the pace of play for them going into game two?
I think it does. I mean, getting that little final goal there at the end, I mean, I'm hoping proved to them that, you know, this is that they are capable of creating an effective enough offense to break Vibe Clan's defense. So hopefully they use that. You know, they're feeling a little bit more jumpy, ready to get that next goal in.
Absolutely, and I think, you know, looking at these two teams, right, you get a big showing from the captain and Toaster with 3 goals on 3 shots, 100% shot to goal accuracy right there, which is fantastic. He has one nice demo, 2 great saves from Mr. Rebel. You know, I think when you're looking at Vibe Clan, do they need to change anything going into match 2, or do they just keep doing what they were doing?
I think they're working pretty well together here. I mean, you can see both players. Toaster had his 3 goals, and the other 2 players had both had assists. So they were definitely working together a lot more in the offense compared to the Spectres, who seem to be running kind of like a one-man mission every time they head up for a goal.
Absolutely, and here we have face-off. Long Neck, I can't see yet who he's going up against. Mr. Rebel. Long Neck taking the face-off together. And here we go. We have action game 2 as Cubnuts is able to take possession. Sent back down by Strive with a great follow-up there. Mr. Rebel putting it on net. Massimmune, great save!
Great boom there by Strive to get it downfield. He's got repossession of it. Lost it. Long Neck took it right off of him. But Mr. Rebel here with a great save. Huge way up there in the air. And a big 50, or not even 50, just big beat there on Mossman.
Great beat. We got a little back and forth here to start off the match. You know, following that great save. Saves like that can be the ones that make or break the game and change the entire flow. Like we were talking about that goal that they just got coming off the end of game 1. You don't want that momentum to shift away from you that quickly to start the second game, as that can be the nail in the coffin, so to speak, early.
Yeah, Mr. Rebel here seems to be kind of the goalkeeper for Vibe Clan, taking away both 2 of those from last game and coming off this game with 1 already.
Absolutely. And you need that. You need that even split amongst your players as they are on the field. You can't... It's nice to sometimes have that one guy that can kind of do it all, but having a few guys that can do a little bit of everything sometimes can be just as beneficial.
Try with a great read there to get in front of goal. It is cleared, though, by, I believe, Cubnuts. And Toaster's looking for another setup. Oh, just a little bit too late getting there.
And he just drops it there in front of the net. Looks as if it's all but going in. As Strive is able to try to get the double touch. Massimmune clearing before he can. A quick put on toward the net by Toaster. Mr. Rebel challenging into the corner. Looks like Long Neck will collect. Just doesn't get the touch that he's looking for.
Yep. Pass to Mr. Rebel. He's going to go for another touch. Predicting a Toaster goal here. Oh, but he's just off. Damn, they are really getting their shots in right now.
They certainly are, as they are just seeming to leave the offensive pressure just right where it needs to be, which is in front of the net. Just not giving them a chance to recover defensively with a beautiful demo by Toaster. As Longneck is able to keep the danger away from the net on the demo, setting up a pass that nobody's there to collect. Mr. Rebel taking charge.
Yeah, the Spectres seem to have. I keep bringing this up, but they seem to just have an empty offensive. It seems to just be like one person at a time, and nobody's really moving up to take those shots on the goal.
Yeah, very fair analysis, as this one is just sent on net. Strive with a great save, stopping Masamune from getting his first goal of the match, as Longneck sends it, but Toaster's able to collect with Strive, sending it above the net. Longneck keeping danger away again. They are just all over them right now.
Longneck's trying to tear it down, but it looks like he may be out of boost. Yeah, he's going to move for a fallback. Masamune with a huge hit, though. Nuts looks for the center, just can't get it.
Mr. Rebel up over Longneck. Great control here on the ball. Does he have the double tap? Just misses as Toaster gets blocked. Longneck collecting, sending it back. Strive to Toaster. Maybe Mr. Rebel. There he is, that man again. We've been hearing his name a lot here tonight. As they are able to center it for the captain. Toaster's up with the shot, and another goal to Captain Toaster.
Wow, first goal of this game. This one is definitely much closer than the last game was. I think they definitely have figured out, kind of how the other team's working. Yeah, I think that the third game is definitely going to be the best of the three.
The third one, I will agree with you. I think that is going to be the best one. I think here we need to see a little bit more aggressive play from the Spectres to see them kind of get themselves up and out of this kind of defensive blockade that they've been stuck to, as the offense here just seems impenetrable, as they are able to put a shot in. As I speak, as I live and breathe, Longneck sending one long distance to the net, scoring a goal here.
Yeah, beautiful placement there by Longneck. Put it right behind Mr. Rebel, making sure that he cannot get to that in time. That is his second of the night. He's definitely proving himself to be one of the top players here.
Absolutely, and I think we're going to need to see a little more of that from him, as his team, is hungry for this win, seeing if maybe he can start compounding some of these goals. As there's a shot up Mr. Rebel for the double tap. Strive following it up. Masamune, great touch to keep the danger away.
Oh, Toaster just can't get it. But beautiful shot there by Mr. Rebel not too long ago. Was blocked, however. Strive looking to collect here, maybe? Gets it over Longneck. Sorry. Oh, goal chance. Oh, beautiful save there by Cubnuts.
And Cubnuts dishing it back to the corner, as he is able to keep control of this. Longneck following him up, as Mr. Rebel, again, just on the ball with a great boom. That's looking like it might go. No!
Ooh.
Save by Cubnuts.
There's a great save there by Cubnuts. I mean, I thought the last one was good, but wow, that one was almost in net.
Wow.
It looks like we're getting into overtime here.
And it looks like we are. There's nothing I like more than when we get some free Rocket League, as you all know. And here we have face-off. Longneck, Mr. Rebel, sending it onto Strive's side, as Longneck puts it on net. Oh, and he gets his third goal of the night, securing the win for Spectres. 1-1. This is the series I knew this to be.
Longneck knows exactly where to be on these, and wow. So that means the next game is the decider of who wins. 1-1 tie right now. Longneck right there, MVP of his team, definitely deserves it. He's definitely showing himself a lot better than I thought he would be coming into this. Maybe we can take that question mark off and slap an A+ there on his grade.
That's how you level up at school, right? You get better grades, and here we are getting better grades tonight. As you're saying, Longneck getting the MVP, again, well-deserved. Spectres showed a different performance in this matchup. It seemed like throughout the beginning of the match, they were spending a lot of time just trying to overcome that offense that was put against them, and they were able to persevere in the end and pull out this win. What do you think the Spectres need to do to perpetuate and win again?
It seems like they kind of figured out what they were doing there. I mean, really just let Long Neck loose, and he'll do his thing here. But they just really need to keep up the pressure. No more of this like shot and then let it come back to their side of the field. They need to just keep hammering on the Vibe Clan. I feel at some point they're just going to break open.
I agree.
As far as Vibe Clan goes, they have lost this game. It was very close, so you have to wonder if they may be putting in Lemur Arms in this next game.
That would be an interesting move if they were to switch out and put Lemur Arms in, as it does not look like they did. They're sticking with the same lineup that they had for the first two. I mean, you win one, you lose one. The rhythm isn't entirely broken, so maybe stick with what you had, right?
Right. Toaster and Longneck on the start off. Nuts with a huge aerial, just a little bit too wide there.
And and a beautiful demo by Toaster, but the demo seems to have interrupted his offensive play. He is. Oh, and here we have Strive with his totem pink whale. It's making its debut on the night, and it goes in off the 50. Great 50 by Strive, getting that one where it needed to go.
I mean, beautiful play overall here by Strive. I mean, he kind of just soloed their whole team. He got the save on his side of the field, beat one of their members at the half field, and just put it in.
Absolutely, and the face-off sends the ball up high off the little corner part there in the bottom. Strive, Masamune challenging, seeming to back off. Great touch by Masamune, too long.
That's a long neck.
And I think the demo there interrupted with a little smoke screen.
Might have thrown them off. Oh, Masamune's going to look for a shot here. Oh, an unlucky pinch 50 there for Masamune.
But as Masamune with an unlucky 50 to a lucky 50 as he's able to keep it in that offensive end. Longneck with the pass back to Cubnuts. Great team play here as it's brewing. Cubnuts not able to get it by Toaster as he 50s it to the other side.
Yeah, Longneck's really working himself out here in an offense with these plays. Another great pass there to Masamune. It seems like the Spectres may have figured out what they need to be doing here on offense. That's the third pass I've seen here in the past minute.
Absolutely, and I think they have some, rhythm worked into it, as it seems Vibe Clan is now scoring as Mr. Rebel, gets his little double tap there, puts it in, making it a 2-0 game. Not to take away from how the Spectres are starting to vibe here in this game, because it does seem like the pressure has been alleviated in a large way, as it doesn't feel as heavy as it did to start Game 2.
Yeah, I mean, I think, right now, Vibe Clan's definitely playing a bit more patient. I mean, even on that goal there, Mr. Rebel really, kind of just took his time and just made sure his shot was on. I feel like once it gets to the defensive side, maybe the Spectres are just panicking, moving a little bit too quick, and that's where those mess-ups are going to come in. And, with 3 minutes left, it's anybody's game, but a great shot there by Longneck and a huge save by Mr. Rebel. They're definitely still looking for those two. They definitely want to take it home tonight, giving them a 2-week consecutive win.
That's how the song goes, right? Take me home tonight, right? So here we have Strive coming off the wall with his pink whale. Mr. Rebel collecting in front of the net. Longneck putting one up over. Not able to get the touch he's looking for, as Cubnuts was ready for the pass. Looking for a goal here. Need one soon.
Textbook save there by Mr. Rebel. Masamune with a great shot, pushed it right in between Toaster and Strive. Longneck just can't land on the ball again. Cubnuts is looking for an offensive play. He's going to get it past Strive, but great defensive play there by Toaster.
Absolutely, Mr. Rebel challenging. It looks like we have a 2v1 brewing here. Does he get the demo? He does!
Ooh.
The demo seals the goal! 3-0 lead!
What a play there. You have to wonder if they calm that at all, or if their minds are just synced. Strive with a beautiful demo there. Perfect play. Wow. That's definitely the highlight of the night.
It certainly is. Sacrifice the body to make the play is the mantra. Cubnuts with one. It looks like it's on. Strive able to send it wide. Longneck putting it there for Masamune, who just sends it to the left, little wide.
Yeah, Strive's really shown himself this game. I mean, out here he's got 2 saves, 1 shot, and he's definitely making his best efforts here on offense. He also does have a goal. Really, I'm really impressed with Vibe Clan, how they're working here. I had them picked out as a 2-1 or the 1-2 loss tonight. They definitely have shown up here and proved me wrong.
So you know what we did tonight, Night Leaper, right? Was we counteracted the caster's curse, so to speak, right? We both picked each team to win, which means if either team loses, it can't be a result of the caster prediction, which I think is a fantastic thing, right? But
Yeah, so
and Cubnuts with a shot on Strive, another save, sending it wide. They need to get one here soon.
Nice little patient play there by Strive. A little flick was interesting.
What a touch!
Oh, yeah, beautiful fucking beautiful shot there by beautiful shot there by Long Neck. And Come Nuts with the first goal of the game for them.
And a great goal it is. And at this point in the match, with 54 seconds left, 3-1, getting that goal right now with a minute to go. Anything can happen here. Do you think the Spectres can turn this around and force overtime here in Game 3?
And, 2 goals is a lot here for the Spectres. I think they're really, they're really going to be firing on all cylinders here. You just have to hope they don't make any kind of mess ups pushing up here into the offense. Come Nuts with just off of the aerial, but Long Neck with a huge shot. Almost seemed to be blocked by his own teammate Come Nuts there at the end. But, with 40 seconds left, I'd say they still have a shot here.
They have a great shot here. So you're telling me there's a chance that they have an opportunity to get this third goal and tie this game up in time to force this win?
I mean, like you said earlier, everyone loves Free Rocket League. I would love to see an overtime here. They're definitely pushing up here. Got an early lead on the offensive end here. Come Nuts being the only man available for the shot, just can't get up. Doesn't have enough boost, and Masu gonna try to maybe slam it here. Big hit by Come Nuts. They just really need to get this thing down into the offensive side.
Absolutely. With a pinch by Longnet, this could be the last chance that they get as there's nobody back there to collect. Masamune trying his best to get that where it needs to be. A big boom by Masamune here could change the fate of this game. Can he get the double touch? And he cannot, as the ball just touches the dirt. And there you have it, folks. Vibe Clan wins 2-1, ending the series here. Not by lack of skill or effort by either team, as both teams did a phenomenal job in this matchup. Vibe Clan was just able to do a little bit more of the dishing to come out on top.
This game, this series here was surprisingly close. I mean, the Vibe Clan only took the win here overall by 1 goal in this last game. These teams surprisingly were very even. I wasn't expecting such a close battle.
Absolutely. I think that was the name of the game for this one. Both of these teams are so just evenly matched. I think getting this kind of effort from both of them was exactly what you were expecting. And I think you're right, too, with 4 goals on the night as well. A bright spot for the Spectres in Longneck, getting 4 goals tonight. I think removing that question mark at this point is, now a immediate need, as he has shown who he is and what he's about in this league.
Yeah, he definitely came to show himself. I mean, they all did. Strive was playing great tonight, and definitely Toaster. Toaster had an insane amount of goals in the first 2 games there. I think regardless, both teams are going to walk away. Maybe more or less the Spectres, but somewhat happy with how they played because both teams did play very well.
And I'm terribly sorry. There seems to be a car alarm going off in my background. You guys can probably hear that. I would just like to take an opportunity now with this wonderful background music to say I appreciate the fans for coming out tonight. Thank you for coming and enjoying the stream. I hope you guys had as much fun as we did here in the booth. As always, we love doing this for you. Love doing this for the QRLS. And I hope you all have a good rest of your night. And as always, keep it quick.